What up, everybody? It's your boy A-Velt did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time. However you got here, it was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you can hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. I truly appreciate it. So, to y'all, I like to say every time, thank you. I really do appreciate every one of y'all, so thank you. All right, who we got up right now? We got that boy Gilbert Arenas up right now. What? Yeah. So, this is my thing. Everybody was laughing at Diddy and the Rico and all of this and blah, blah, blah. When them same people know that they doing stuff that the government could potentially get them for next. What? So here it is. We have Gilbert Arenas, who is on the podcast with Kenyon Martin and the rest of the fellas. And he finds himself in hot water. Now, Gilbert has always been known as a guy that kind of scheme, to me, kind of scheme a little bit like he did his ex-wife, where he got her ring back like he was going to get it washed or whatever, and he switched it with a fake ring. And the only reason why he got busted is because he bragged about it on the podcast. So he's known for doing kind of scammy things. So let me read y'all the article. It says Gilbert Arenas arrested for running illegal depressing poker games. What? Yeah, running them high stake games in Cali too. They ain't going for it. It says Gilbert Arenas has really got to stay away from any card game that ain't solitary. The one-time Washington Wizards superstar who tanked his basketball career in 2009 by bringing guns to a fistfight with a teammate over petty gambling debts has been arrested again, this time for his role in an allegedly off-the-books poker operation. What? Telling you, man, all money ain't good money. And it's like, you got money, man. Why you trying to be greedy? It says, according to the Department of Justice, Arenas was one of several card players, including a man named Yevgeny Gershman, who the Doge described as a suspected organized crime figure from Israel. What? Taken into custody in Los Angeles today for running a reoccurring high-stakes game of poker at a house he owned in Encino, California. Details in the Doge release gives the impression that Arenas was essentially arrested for hosting Grimm's men's evening. Wow. What? Now, they saying this guy is a Israel crime boss. I'm quite sure that Gilbert knew all about this guy. Okay, for heck, we got Google. He Googles everything else. He's online when he trying to prove his facts. So I'm quite sure he knows who this guy is. It says Gershman hired young women who in exchange for tips served drinks, provided messages, and offered companionship to the poker players. The women were charged a tax, a percentage of their earnings from working the game. Chefs, valets, and armed security guards also were hired to staff these illegal poker games. What? Oh man, this all smells like a Rico to me. Oh my God. So they had women, the same stuff they just tried to get Diddy with. Women, I'm quite sure they transported over state lines. Some of them probably came from other states. They was there to serve drinks, to serve the men for whatever they wanted. Man, see, Gilbert is really tripping. And they saying he was the guy who hosted it. So, in other words, he's the guy who orchestrates everything. The men just show up. he has everything already in place. Wow. It says, along with being the landlord, Arenas was portrayed by the feds as the organizer of the makeshift casino, which allegedly was in business from September 2021 till July 2022.
What?
And focused on a game of chance known as Pot Limit Omaha. Arenas, who was identified as AKA Agent Zero in a Doge release trumping the bust, has been charged with conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, and lying to investigators. At least 6 other people allegedly involved in the operation. None of them celebrities were also arrested and indicted for crimes ranging from gambling and immigration offenses to something the Doge described as conspiracy to commit marriage fraud.
What?
What? It says again, this isn't Arenas' first rodeo with playing cards in trouble. He was arrested in 2010 after he got that he brought a gym bag full of firearms into the Wizards locker room while beefing over a card game called Beret with teammate and future accused unaliver Javaris Critton. Arenas refused to pay a related debt of what was reported to be a few $100s. At the time, Arenas was in the middle of a 6-year Wizard deal worth $111 million.
What?
Arenas should be considered, of course, innocent until proven guilty in the Encino case, and a lot about his arrest and the way Doge trumped it is unseemly. One would think our nation's top law persons had more important things to do than police poker and call a marriage fraudulent. Isn't that Norm Chad's job? Well, these celebrities should know we in the day and age where the federal government, their business is into everything. And I notice it's been that way since COVID, because when COVID was going on, they was letting everybody slide. They was letting everybody do their little dirt. Nobody was getting arrested. They were, just taking mental notes like, okay, they were letting people do the little PPP loans. Now, everything people been doing within the last 4 or 5 years is coming back to haunt them with the government. And especially with losing to Diddy, they got to get somebody. You know what I'm saying? And they going to get it where they can. And if they can prove that they were having these illegal casinos, per se, with women that were for sale to do whatever the men wanted them to do, the government is licking their chops. And there's a celebrity involved. And there's a big celebrity involved, which is Gilbert Arenas. So, yeah, I could see the government coming at them. This is the day and age. They coming after anybody, especially celebrities that they think is involved in sex, gambling, drugs, anything like that. They're coming for you. So they never mentioned anything about him having a bail. I'm quite sure he's gonna get a bail, because we already know any information he definitely gonna tell. I mean, we ain't gonna deny that. He probably already singing in there. He probably was telling why they was still putting the handcuffs on him. And I hope nobody that was on his podcast is involved. Because if they are, he telling on them too. Wow. So, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. I'm quite sure after he finished telling on everybody, there will be some kind of fine he has to pay. And you never know. He might have to do some time, because they don't mention any kind of bail, which I'm quite sure they will eventually give him a bail. They probably already know that he's a P with the with the USSY on the end, so they letting them suffer for a few days in jail, and then they'll offer him a bail. But he'll eventually get a bail, but he's definitely going to tell what he knows, and he's going to have to pay some money. I want to know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think this is too petty for the government to be involved with? They said it was a crime boss involved. They saying it was immigration fraud involved too. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think this is too petty for the government to be coming after? I want to know what y'all think down below. I don't think so, but I want to know what y'all think down below. That's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And y'all already know I'm going to be back with some more reaction videos, some more news. So I'm definitely going to catch y'all on the next one, alright? Peace.